Ang outside of the courthouse this afternoon. Miss Ang attended every day of the Nichols trial, as she did also with the Mohammed case earlier this year. I start by asking her if this jury was animate.
I was more impressed with the jury this time in terms of them having a level of impartiality. There didn't seem to be as much total fear and obedience to the police in terms of authority figures. They seem to have a more kind of impartial verbal display during jury selection.
Did Liz Nichols' attorneys give anything that you find persuasive?
Well, they pointed out that the police actually black boxed all their witnesses. They had 16 present officers, and they only brought one officer to the stand, and they interviewed all of them. They were all present. Some of them were even tapping on the shoulder of Doris Posey as she's batoning a horde of people, trying to get her to calm down, because she's Miss Aggressive Flashpoint is her nickname. I mean, I like aggressive women. I am an aggressive woman, but in this context, de-escalation is what we need for more women police on the force, not escalation.
You've been around the block a few times. Why do you think Liz Nichols was singled out?
Well, they tried to say that when she ripped down her handkerchief over her mouth to say something, that was an interpretation that she was going to become aggressive. So in Denmark, they had done a policing thing where they basically said your existing poses an imminent threat, so we can have a preemptive detention. And with this preemptive pepper spray, in that you're not actually doing a crime, you're not about to commit a crime, that's really kind of disturbing in the sense that it's an inhibition of basic constitutional First Amendment rights. To say anything, even if it were a curse word, which I don't think she is a cursing kind of person. To me, it looked like a mosh pit where she was literally being buffeted between aggressive activists behind her and aggressive police in front of her. To me, it reminded me of Tahrir Square.
That was civil rights activist Mary Ang. City of Portland lawyers argued in federal court this week that Ms. Nichols was pepper sprayed in the face and open mouth for her own protection. If Officer McDaniels hadn't mercifully administered his pepper spray to Ms. Nichols, Officer Paisley might have really beat the crap out of her. And this is Joe Meyer with KBOO News.